Hey guys, before we begin chapter 5, I wanted to talk to you about something in chapter 4 that I didn't catch on until recently. Now, in the beginning of the chapter, when Bella's dad considers taking her to a therapist, she says she didn't know much about psychoanalysis. And yet, near the end of the chapter, when she hears Edward's voice, she all of a sudden talks about wish fulfillment as if she knew everything there is to know about it. So unless that's the only thing she paid attention to in psychology class, I don't care. Chapter 5. Bella, why don't you take it off? Mike suggested, his eyes focused on... Oh, no, take off. Take off. Sorry. Yeah, sounded like he was getting more desperate there for a second. Mike, just give up, please. As it turns out, Bella's hanging out with Mike at the hiking store he works in, and they overhear some people talking about these giant bears they saw while they were hiking, and it's become obvious that they're going to be of some significance later on in the book. So after Bella's done hanging out with Mike, she gets in the car and complains about how she doesn't want to go back to her place because she's just going to have the nightmares. Ugh. I always had nightmares now, every night. Not nightmares, really, not in the plural. What? Because it was always the same nightmare. Yeah. Stephanie has a thing of like confusing the crap out of me in the beginning of a sentence and then somehow making sense of it in the end. It's really making me angry. And now Bella is describing the nightmare that she has every night, and it's just like some maze of forests and stuff. It's pretty much what it was like when Edward dumped her ass. I wasn't paying attention to where I was driving. My goodness. A girl not paying attention while driving. What are the odds? I curled over, pressing my face against the steering wheel and trying to breathe without lungs. She's not even trying anymore. This is getting ridiculous. And now Bella is talking about how Edward's promise of "it will be as if I never existed" was broken as soon as he made it, and now she's wondering why she should keep her end of the deal with not being reckless and stupid if Edward already broke his promise. I laughed humorlessly to myself, still gasping for air. So I'm guessing it sounded something like... I don't know, it's stupid. And as Bella drives on, she stumbles upon the Marx's house. I have no idea who they are. And she sees a few motorcycles for sale. And an idea hit her. Reckless and stupid. Those are Charlie's two favorite words to apply to motorcycles. Bella has used her brain for the first time on page 127. Quite an improvement. As it turns out, the motorcycles are pretty much for free, and as Bella takes them, one of the Marx boys asks her what she's going to do with them. "Maybe I'll take them to Dowling's." He snorted. Why is everybody snorting? It's like everything Bella says turns people into pigs or something. "Hi, thanks for the motorcycles. I think I'll take them to Dowling's." And now Bella calls her dad and gets the directions to the house of Jacob Black, you might remember him from the first book, so she can use him to repair the motorcycles and be reckless and stupid. And now Bella drives to the Black's house and Jacob is so happy to see her. You know, I think Bella and Jacob would make a nice couple because Jacob's just a completely normal person. Jacob had grown into some of his potential in the last 8 months. He'd passed that point where the soft muscles of childhood hardened into the solid, lanky build of a teenager. The tendons and veins had become prominent under the red-brown skin of his arms, his hands. His face was still sweet like I remembered it, though it had hardened too. And there were probably some other body parts that hardened after Jacob saw Bella, but I don't know about that. And so Jacob agrees to repair the motorcycles, and Bella says she's going to use some of her college fund to help him out. Because, you know, college, it's really not that important. It's not going to get you anywhere in life. As we skulked back to the makeshift garage, I contemplated my luck. Only a teenage boy would agree to this, deceiving both our parents while repairing dangerous vehicles using money meant for my college education. He didn't see anything wrong with that picture. Jacob was a gift from the gods. You know, I feel bad for Jacob. The poor guy doesn't know what he's getting himself into. Well, that's the end of chapter 6. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. And now Bella keeps driving and stumbles upon a... what is it, an auto shop? Forgive me. Moose is twitching. So funny.